The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you have to like the various skills Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, out in right field, we have the 2015 Gold Glove Award winner in Cole Calhoun. Very effortless out there. Very smooth. Has a powerful arm. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Richards is ready. Here's the delivery. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt or they're going to keep seeing it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Crone is there for it. Two gone.
I don't know, two pitch here, he knows he's got to protect, and that's sort of a defensive hack there, just trying to make contact, and the result, an easy pop-up.
Carlos Beltran is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
Third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. On the ground to third. Beltre has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
Lifted into center field. Desmond waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting
Well,
third,
you always want to
center
avoid
fielder.
using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gomez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. After 1, no score. Adrian Beltre makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adrian Beltre.
Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
If you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. Crone comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final. Albert Pujols strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His 2nd home run of the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. C.J. Crone will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gomez on the run. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6th, the shortstop,
Andrelton Simmons digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Standing in now, number 39. Shoots this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from Anaheim right after this. Carlos Gomez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there, as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Richards gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Ah, and he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Slice down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Elvis Andrus will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2. Jet Bandy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Settling in now, Cliff Pennington, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. 1 there, on to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. It's the Angels 1 And the Rangers nothing. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Richards peers in. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just
Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond.
Center fielder, Ian.
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real good slider right there. He starts it on the outside part of the plate and then bends it right off out of the strike zone.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
How about it? Designated hitter.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Adrian Beltre steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cole Calhoun is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
But very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. smoked, but right into the shift. Odor has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Rougned Odor heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, left
So
fielder,
bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And they'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. C.J. Cron comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
baseman,
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. And he's retired here, one away.
now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter,
Wow, he's using
39.
that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Number 39 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Ready now, Jet Bandy. He reached on a single in his first try. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Mitch Moreland makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
With this base hit right here, he picks up just their 3rd hit through the first 6 innings. Well, now the trick will be to string a few more of these together.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Richards comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Simmons on to first, and they turn the double play. Shin-Soo Choo comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Swing and a line drive. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. Discipline just has not been real good.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Score remains tied. Cliff Pennington will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Rangers have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Yunel Escobar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Cole Calhoun will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
nipped the corner. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. A pause and the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor onto the grass. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Albert Pujols will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
They were in good shape with the first two on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
The 0-2 delivery. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Carlos Beltran will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings. Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Trout has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Rougned Odor will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pennington is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rangers down quickly on just 4. C.J. Cron will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Andrews is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1 pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Andrelton Simmons will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short.
Now batting.
Number 39 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
You could go a whole season and not see this happen. I think what helps make this work is that no one in the ballpark expects anyone to tag up from first and try to advance. But he sees an opportunity. That's a heck of a hustle play to get into scoring position.
Jet Bandy stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Jonathan Lucroy comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Pennington is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder
Carlos Gomez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
0-1.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The batter,
Mitch Moreland will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Calhoun makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Cliff Pennington digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch on its way. Back to the mound and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Yunel Escobar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And Escobar swings and misses on a good pitch there, and he's retired for out number 2.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out number 2.
Cole Calhoun will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Corey Rasmus will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Elvis Andrus will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Elvis Andrus.
Squared that one up just a little late. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, and the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
Well, it's been a game of solo home runs so far. That's 3 of them now, and they get their 2nd one right here to move them out in front.
Now batting.
In now, Ian Desmond. And a bouncing ball, foul. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Carlos Beltran will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. And that'll have to be ruled an error. Mike Trout has started off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Well, he'd have a shutout working except for that home run back in the second inning, but he's been on top of his game so far. No doubt about it.
Albert Pujols steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Odor is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Grounded to the right. Moreland is there. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, guys, the Rangers couldn't have done it tonight without the contributions of this player. Shin-Soo Choo. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 2-1. Good night from Anaheim.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Martin Perez. The loss goes to Corey Rasmus. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.